to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with all the transfer news and the players rumoured and linked with Arsenal while I fill my pockets daily. Hey, good morning, good afternoon, and of course, good evening, wherever you are around the world. I hope everyone's good today. What a morning I have had. Let me just tell you that. I ain't gonna go into detail, but you know, it's cliffhanger stuff at the minute. It is cliffhanger stuff. I already see there's nearly 50 of you in the building. It has to be courtesy of my guy Shane. So big him up each and every time. I do apologize that I didn't manage to pass your stream today, my bro. Like I said, it's been a bit mad this morning, but I hope everyone is good. Hope everyone is good. And I'm probably going to hold a copyright straight away because yesterday's stream, obviously I played that shopping video and you can't even have melodies now, apparently. You can't even have melodies now, apparently. I had 1, 2, 3, I had like 4 or 5 copyrights on the show. I will get into the comments in just a moment. Make sure you guys are smashing the like for me. Like I said, I know already. Like, I don't even have to check the comments. This many people already. Big up Shane for the raid. Hope you had a good full Irish, my guy. And what happened to the weekend roast yesterday, man? Hope everything's all right with you. I will shot you a little message as soon as I can. But yeah, good morning, man. Good afternoon. And of course, good evening.
Hey! Noni maraweke, noni. Noni maraweke, noni. Noni maraweke, noni. And you know the matter. Noni maraweke, noni.
How was he even put that out? He was messing it up towards the end as well. He was messing it up towards the end. I thought, if anything, if I'm going to get a copyright, it will probably be for something like that, in it, because of the Michael Jackson thing. But no. It was just the music. Dim, 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 you know, bro. And then something else. What did I play yesterday? I think it was when your man King Kenny butchered the, I think it was an Oasis, one of those anyway. Copyright to blood clot all the way up. But like, you know what? I got to wait 30 days before I can jump on AdSense anyway, mate. So hold that. But how we doing today, man? Let me get into the comments and then we will have it. We if I can get my words out, we will have a quick news segment, because obviously there's been more Here We Goes, and of course it's got nothing to do with Arsenal, so we will get into all of that. But let me just say hello to the people passing through. AFC, my bro, happy to spunk 52 M's on Noni. Are you okay? Noni? Noni, are you okay? It's crazy. Madueke, though, when Arteta wants a player, we get them, no problem, no fuss, no muss. Boom, you know, like that, like Harry Potter thing. Leviosa, just rise up the money quickly, do you know, like that. No problem, bro. When it's not his players, we are tight bastards. 2 million, 3. It don't even matter if it was still 5 million. At this point, pay the money. Why, you ask? Because I'm now looking at the plane flying off into the distance. It's already on its way to Singapore. Did anyone see any new strikers on that plane? Because I didn't. And when I saw Arsenal trying to put out the 30-man squad going on our tour, I'm like, yeah, let me look at this, bro. They put Moreno back into midfield. They got Kai Havertz as a forward, by the way. Ethan Wanyeri as a forward as well. Max Dowman as a forward. Like, stop trying to twang us, guys. There's no new gunman. The one thing that we all needed, if you would have asked everyone before last season, the season before that, one thing that Arsenal need. I'm not even saying this disrespectfully. Rest in peace, my dad. My dead dad in his grave would have come up from the grave and told you, gunman. Like, it's not everyone would have told you that. And here we go. Oh. You guys are just being impatient. It's a 6 out of 10 window. Things like this, guys. Things like this. And our preseason has started. Obviously, there was a whole heap of wrong reporting yesterday. People were saying it was 3-0. People are saying Jokeres hat trick. How he ain't even done a medical. People are saying Norgard overhead free kick. I don't know. No one got to see the game. Obviously, there was even when you went onto X and tried to ask Grok, there was nothing. Yeah, so we don't know. We don't know. Yeah. Then I'm hearing that it was 2-0 and not 3-0. Like, whatever. Give us the goal scorers, whatever. But it's just crazy stuff going on. Mosquera delayed. Why? I showed you yesterday in the transfer segment that there he was sitting there with the Arsenal top on. Has the dog ate the homework? Like, I don't understand how that's delayed. So the PR machine trying to spin the whole we're off to Singapore, lads, family and culture. We had Madueke ain't going because he's on holiday. We had Kepa, Norgard, and Zubamendi. Whirlpool, Hot Point, Bosch. That's who's coming on a plane with us. So what is different from all of the other stuff that we've been complaining about before? Mikel Arteta. What's the difference, bro? What's the difference? Because I'm still seeing Bin Laden in action, bro. Bin Laden is doing Bin Laden things, bro. The football is anti. You get me? The attack is inverted. We're even inverting the transfer window now. We all knew what we needed. Arteta was trying to act like he wanted a striker. So why is the first person we get through a goalkeeper and then more fridges? It's absolutely crazy, guys. Big up Juju, second. Big yourself up, man. Let me get into some of these chats and then we'll get into it, guys. Big up Vigilante. Hope you're well today, bro. Big up Views and chat. Big you up, man. Good to know that Coutinho legacy lives on, bro. Big up Juju. Shane, I knew it. Big up Tyson. Big up Shane, man. Single-handedly saving my lives out here. Latvian Guna, big up Views, like and sub. Yeah, man, listen. We're like 43 people away from 2K. Like, I don't ask for much, innit? You know what I mean? Just community settings. So if you guys could share the live out, that would mean a lot to me. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, like the video, whether you stay or not, that means a lot to me. Subscribe, though. It's free. We're nearly on the road. I'm saying nearly on the road. We're nearly at 2K, people. Let's help a man out. Big up Shane Raid each and every time. Big up Shane, man. Make sure you're going to subscribe to him. Get Shane's, you know what to do already, man. Let's get the links in. Let's get Latvian Guna's link. Let's get Shane's link. Let's get everyone who does content. Community settings, Views. Are you okay? Are you okay, Viewsy? I'm all right. Obviously, like, that meme, like when you're just like enjoying life, even though the house is burning down behind you. It kind of feels like that a little bit, but you know what I mean? But we're not here to regale you with my tales. We're here to talk some football. Big up Dre, big up Views. Don't know why these people are so quick to get rid of Trossard over Martinelli when he's been our top 3 in terms of goals scored for us over the last 2 seasons. Do you know what? For me, bro, it was just like, for me, it's just like, look, I'm not so quick to get rid of Trossard. Yeah, like now that you've got Madueke and I can see the level that you're shopping at, I don't even want to get rid of Martinelli because like I keep saying to you guys, I don't think Madueke is better than Martinelli. Like, not, I mean, he might go on to be in this team. That's all we can hope. But as of right now, the 20th of July, am I starting Martinelli over Madueke? Probably. Do you know what I mean? Probably. Just in terms of the continuity in the team. Like, we're going to start the season at this rate with the same front three. And then people are telling us to be patient, be cool. We're overreacting. But let me know, man. Trossard, I mean, look, with Trossard, he didn't want to sign the extension. So if you don't want to be here, and he's always been a bit of a moody git anyway. If you don't want to be here, no problem, bro. But then you got to move on then. We got to try and get money before he leaves for a free. So the same for Martinelli. It's not like I'd want to directly sell him now, unless we got two banging left wingers, or a Rodrigo and a Semenyo, or I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? But if we got Rodrigo or Semenyo or Lookman, Trossard would be the first person going for me because Martinelli's got more of a ceiling. But that's the only reason, not because I hate him as a player. But I hear what you're saying, man. In terms of like goal scorers and that, probably one of the best shooters at the club. And that's saying a lot. That's saying a lot. Hey, Bubs is in the building. Shane Raid. Hope you're good, Bubs. We got the chat. Big yourself up, man. Hope you're well today. Thank you for being here as always, a valued member of the community. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna have none of that trolling stuff going on for my members. Not over here, mate. Not over here. Big up, man. Big up, Dre. Each and every time. Bradley Driscoll, Jamaican Zordon. Big up, man. Who, me? Who, me? Or you talking about Madawake? I don't know. I don't know. Big up, Bradley, though. Hope you're good today, man. Hit the like for me, man. With Jamaican Zordon with Transfer Daily. Is that me? Yeah, or is that we talking about the walking walrus?
Hi and welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with all the transfer news and the players rumoured and linked with Arsenal while I fill my pockets daily.
Hey, I'm just saying, I get called a bully and everything, mate. Come and bully me then. Like, I don't know, man. It's just my sense of humor. Maybe it's a bit off, but it is what it is. Big up TKA. Hope you're good, bro. Make sure you're subbing to TKA mods. Let's get his link in the chat. He's been now doing some lives and stuff like that, so go and show him love. Big up Dre. Question: what's actually the worst, the expectations of last season and we went and got California Moreno, or this season when we got Madueke? I think it's this season, bro. I think it's this season, and let me explain why, right? Let me explain why, because obviously, this season, like last season was meant to be it. Like Michael Jackson before he died, he went on, his last tour was called This Is It. So when I say this is it, I'm referring to the Michael Jackson final tour. This is it. You've just come second twice in a row. It's third time lucky. When they say you wait for the bus and then they come in free. So here's the third season. Yeah, this is it. Right? So I know what you mean, bro, Dre, because obviously the expectations were second twice, third time lucky, go mad. And then we bring in the little T-Rex, Meg the Sterling, Cauliflower and the Spanish Earthworm Jim. Then we bring in a goalkeeper that we're not going to use. Like it was just stupid, right? But that was meant to be the squad building then, because there was no gold dust. There was no one that was going to come and upset the apple cart for first team football. Yeah, right. So that was bad. Don't get me wrong. But this season, bro, this season's even worse. You know why? Because you sat on your hands last summer. You was telling us that second weren't enough. Feel the pain. Push for more. That's what you was telling me, Arteta, on the last day of the season. And we're 2 points off the league. It wasn't in our hands, but the Premier League was at the Emirates, and even I was drawn in. I was like, all right, cool. Now we're going to go into the summer. You can see man saying second ain't good enough. Like, it felt like a rallying call. So even though I didn't really rate the guy as much, I was still behind him like, yeah, boom. When we come into this summer now, last summer, this is it. What did they do? Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder. All summer for mediocre players, bro. Both of them could barely stay fit. Moreno was a bit better afterwards, but still had these issues. Calafiori's like Bambi on ice. Meg the Sterling, we might as well have just put a mannequin on the pitch. I could have done better than Meg the Sterling, and my knees are shot. There's barely anything left. Do you understand what I'm saying? Right? So we proper dropped the ball. Then we got to January, Dre, and we said, hold my beer. If you thought summer was bad, we ain't even gonna buy anyone. We got half our staff calling in sick. Like, there's no one to run the shop. But we're just gonna put the lights on and open the doors, and people can serve themselves. That's what was going on last year in January. I'm like, oh my days, last season, and you know what I mean, yeah? So that's why I'm saying this season's even worse, because look at what they did last summer, and then look what they did last January. Like, pandemonium. Surely it can't be as bad as that. And then look what we do. Oh no, we went and got bodies. But we went again to our parent club and gave them all the money in the world again for a player that no one else would have paid that money for him. I don't care what Alanga went for. I don't care what Kudus went for. Nobody else would have paid that, but we will. Like, what's going on with that? Do you know what, Dre? I can't even, when I think back on it, what they did last year was horrible. What they're doing this year, I don't know. I was saying this year's worse only because of how they dropped the ball last season. But at this point, it's hard for me to call. Like the plane's flown. Like them man there them man there's already probably landed in Singapore. Do you see what I'm saying? No gunman on the no gunman. Not even Madueke. Not to say that I like him and wanted him at the club. Obviously he's here now, so we got to support it, right? The only attacking player that we bought through the door, and he ain't even on the plane either. And this is what this was the plan. Dre, my bro, it's mental. I swear I can never properly tag you. Yeah, bro, same. That because of that little thing, the little thing in front of the name, yeah, the thing that looks like the Illuminati, you know, Baphomet. Please, can I have a press pass? You know, Viewz content. You know what I mean? Viewz money penny. I can never tag him either, even in other people's chats, man. It's mad. That's why I have to just say Dre, big up every time, man. But big up TKA. Hope you're good, bro. Oh no, my ears. I know, bro. This fan base. And you know what I'm gonna do quickly, right? Just to kind of ram home the point. I'm not even gonna play the Gyökeres. I ain't even gonna do that yet. That's not across the line. Hold on.
Can't decide on which striker they should sign. I think that Sesko would be fine, but Gyökeres could be our 9. Marino can score goals for fun, they'll probably be alright, but when you consider the price, can they handle pressure like Rice? Why won't Berta work? Windows been open like 2 nights. It would be nice if he just tried, like Edu cooking on a Sunday.
Right, I'm not even gonna finish that, but you heard what he's saying. Why don't Bert just do something? You lot are all the top gooners. What are you lot worried about? Yeah? Sesko or Gyökeres. How about none of them? How about our season has started and there's still no gunman yet? Still no gunman here as of July 20th. As of July 20th, no gunman. No striker, no attacking player no new attacking player that's meant to bolster what we've got, right? On the plane when we flew out for our. Understand what I'm saying? This is my point, guys. Like, this is my point. You know what I mean? We got fans singing, we got everyone saying it's gonna be all right, everything's gonna be all right. You know, giving it all of that. Yeah. Why is there pandemonium? This fan base, yeah, Juju, this fan base, it's embarrassing. Look, Michael Jackson did not die for this. Listen, I don't make the rules, Bubs. I don't make the rules. Things just come out of my head, bro. Things just come out of my head. Sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's not. Sometimes good, sometimes shit. Sometimes, you know what I mean? People run with it, sometimes they don't. I'm not responsible for the things that flash up in my head. When I see again, bubbles, when I see, you know what I'm saying? When I see things like that, you want to know something? I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. You get me? You're right. Mickey, he never died for this, but here's where we are. Stephen the gal, it's crazy. It is crazy. You know what I mean? But big up, Bubs. You know we're here to have a laugh. Big up, Paris, man. Big up, man. Hope you're well today. Paris, man, then. Big up, Viewz and chat. I don't think I've seen you for a couple lives. Hope you've been good, man. Big up, Bradley. Have you seen this Gyökeres song? Bro, I've got it. Or are we doing Top Gun or Top Hits? Yeah, we can do it. We can do it for you. We can do it for you, bro. We can do it. But before we do it, right, I just want to play Piers Morgan Jr. because I want to ram this one home every day. Yeah, because they keep telling us that the burger's coming. Chill out. Where's the burger?
Let's try not to lose their head over a very sensible signing challenge. Impossible. I'm seeing people kick off about this Norgard offer. Offer for Norgard before a striker and a winger. The order that we sign players in does not matter as long as the signings get made. And so whilst, yes, the striker is very, very important, we can't just ignore the other business that we need to do that may be easier and faster to get done. And Norgard is coming in to replace Jorginho, by the way. This is just a gap that needs filling. It's a cheap option to do it. And the way people are acting about it, it's like, imagine you're really hungry, right? And so you go to a restaurant, you order a burger, right? That burger is the striker. But you know, you also need a drink to go with it, to wash it down, to complement it. It's not as important as the burger that's going to really satisfy your hunger, but you need the drink, so you order that too. That's Norgard. The waitress brings out the drink first because that's easier to make, right? It's faster. You can get it done more quickly. So they bring that out. And instead of just being happy with your drink, knowing that the burger's coming, oh, you get angry. Oh, where's my burger? Where is my burger? I don't want my drink. Give me my burger. It's like, why are you getting angry? If the burger never arrives, then you can get angry.
I'm just going to stop it right. Has the burger arrived, anyone? Is anyone full up off the burger? Is anyone opening it up to see if there's sauce inside it? I don't know. Like, can someone talk to me? Because Piers Morgan Jr. wants to say, I don't want the drink, I want the burger. Why would I want a drink if I'm starving, bro? There's only so much I can be filled up of liquids, innit? July 20th, pre-season started yesterday. We kicked ball for the first time. And we've flown off for the tour. There's no gunman. There's not even our new winger that we've wasted money on. Big up Vigilante. I did check it. Yeah, I know what it was that copyrighted it. I haven't listened to the voice note yet. Obviously, I'm live. But yeah, I know what it is, bro. I know what it is. And I played it today anyway. I'm just going to have to trim it out of the live later on, my bro. But big yourself up, man. Thank you for shouting, man. Big up Junior. Hi, my G. Hope you're good today, bro. Boy, I was thinking about your little proposition, man. I might have to take you up on the buying thing, you know, like that. How you do? I'm good, man. I hope everyone's well today. Like I said, please like the video. Please share it out. You know what I mean? Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Seen about 10 people leave. Like I said, if you're coming or going, whatever, pause. Just hit the like on the way out or the way in, and of course subscribe, because we are on the road to 2K people, and it's less than 50 at this point. Like, come on, guys. Yeah, big up, man. Noni, are you okay? Are you okay, Noni? It's mad, innit? It's mad. I'm gonna have to start making some more videos, but I got so much to do, bro. And like I said, I'm a one-man band, bro. Like, it's just me, and you know what I mean? Like, sometimes it can get hard. So hey, Waffle Scorsese, if you're in the building or anyone knows how to do edits and stuff like that, or wants to put together some stuff to get played, then please, you're welcome. And just follow me on X, follow me on Instagram, and we can get that sorted out. You've been struck by. Hey, big up Dre, man. Don't tell me you believe those conspiracy theories. Listen, that's all we can do is believe, man. That's all we can do, man. Like I said, Jacko still lives. Jacko still lives, people. Jacko still lives. But what if? Yeah, because we do. Listen, Arsenal fans do what if every season. What if Arsenal wins next season? What if Arteta gets his pieces? What if there was no injuries? Like, shut up, bro. You get me? He took us from Bognor Regis to Antigua. We went from Skegness to Jamaica. Like, what are you talking about, bro? He put us in Skegness, bro. Jeez, Kenny K just bastardized Michael Jackson's song. He will be turning in his grave, bro. He's bastardized everyone's song. I don't even want to play the other one because, like I said, it's just one copyright after the next. But I'm just gonna be out here trimming today, because doing up barber. Because why not? Why not? Why not? Do you know what I mean? Have a bit of fun. Big up Paris Mandem. Big up Bubs. Elvis expired on the toilet. Let it go. Hey. I wish that was me sometimes. You know, when I wake up and hear the news and I see, raw, there's another Here We Go, and it's not for Yokerez. Can I just expire on the toilet? When I open the fridge, yeah, and then when I close it again, can there be just someone there just to put one in the back of the dome? That would be nice. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, them along with Tupac. Chilling, bro. Chilling. No, you okay. Andrew, 5 years. Half a decade, you know? Half a decade. Ain't won nothing, ain't even got to a final in that time. You came in right at the beginning, you done your thing. It weren't your team, but you done your thing. Now you've had a chance to build your team. You've had the money, you've been backed. Anything you want, you get. Did you see how he was looking at Noni Madueke, guys? Like on some Brokeback Mountain thing, and big up all the LGBTQ HDMI PS5 bros like Castillo. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, 0 out of 10, the team is worse again, bro. No Voldemort. If you had Voldemort and Zubomendi, then yeah, you've added. But now you've taken away. And I understand why Voldemort had to go. But then shouldn't you have been more prepared? You've gone out and got a VPN. I don't know, guys. All I'm saying is, look, you know, the bodies have come in and you've got Zippy. no, we've got to say it's a great window because we're bought into all the numbers. But if they're not quality, then we haven't learned, have we? You know what I mean? Bigger RSL. Come on, guys. It's not hard getting a striker. Only took a few days to get Ekitike. Pull your finger out. Bro, first and foremost, it ain't even nothing to do with us. Because if it was me, like, do you know what I mean? I would have done all my business before we even got into July if I could. It's not us, it's this team and the club, not the team actually. It's not the players. It's the board, it's the people that do all of that. Even Bert on Fraud Watch, bro. Why are we haggling? When it was Eggy bread, Leviosa, you rose up the money so quick. NordVPN, like that. Mosquera, who heard of him? Like that. Zubamendi, that took ages to announce, but you told us that we had signed that deal years ago. Do you know what I'm saying? And like I said, he's just 50-50. That's not a needle mover for me. It could be, but right now I can't tell you that it is. That's the problem. It's not hard, bro. We're going to get into the transfer segment in a minute. I'm just trying to do as much comments as I can. Obviously transfer segment so I can put out my little video later on. And big up everyone in the building, man. Those people don't understand how important preseason is for these players. Gyökeres should have joined the Asia Tour in any case. Very stupid from the board. Very stupid, bro. Very stupid, bro. Like I said to you before, like back in May or back in the end of January, the moment that window closed, yeah, everyone, like my dad would have spun in his grave and said, gunman, you know, like soil coming out of his mouth. I know it's a bit morbid. I'm a bit of a morbid guy, but you know what I mean? Rest in peace, my dad, yeah? He would have popped up out of the grave like it's a Michael Jackson Thriller video and he would have said, gunman. That's what he would have told you. Because everyone and their nan knows what we need. And yet here we are. Not only has the window opened, closed, and opened again, not only has a whole heap of money been spent, but there's no gunman on the plane. Our new winger, he ain't even on the plane. Why are you going for someone that's all going to be tied up like that? I'm just saying, it smacks of no plan. It smacks of no preparation. I'm just being honest. And now you're telling us we got to sell. We got to sell players now. That's going to be important. No, why should it? We've made profit for 3 years in a row. PSR is not a problem. Money is not a problem. If they're telling you that, they're lying to you. That's just the facts. Wages. Nah, bruv. It's not a problem. Go and do your research, bro. Is that what they were telling you before we got to the summer? Wages, we need to sell to buy. No. They only started spinning that PR when we got close to when they had to start coming out of their pocket. Yeah, when it's close to game time now, because they were telling us unprecedented 300, 250, war chest, goosebumps. Then we get to the summer and it's ooh. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Big up KLS, man. Big up, man. Big yourself up, my guy. Can't even talk, my bro, my guy. All of that. Big up Bubs Raw. He was not a milk carton, for fuck's sake. Expired. Big up Mark. Have you noticed that until now we've just signed one forward player on 5 this window? It's like I'm telling Mark, this is my point, right? And then people come over here, bro, and they're like, oh, you're just negative. You're just complaining all the time. I want something to be happy about so bad. So bad. Like I need something in my life right now. I'm not even joking. Like you know me, yeah. I gave up the season ticket in 2008. Me and Pops, yeah. Can't afford it. I'm not a rich guy. Plus, I don't see no value in it. Plus, I'm tired of getting spun PR, and then I knew that from then. And they're still doing it now, and it's still working for them now. They're raking in the money, and you can't give the fans not one thing that they want. After January passed and everyone was crying for a striker, then you know what we need. And you're purposely not going out and doing it. You've had so much opportunities to do that. So much. And you keep choosing not to. And now you think that that's not a coincidence, guys. This guy, he probably get hives, not goosebumps, hives. You get a proper number 9. Because look, he don't like playing people in their position anyway. I'm surprised Raya hasn't started up front. Honestly, if we get Gyökeres, he might be our new number 6. Like, who fucking knows? He might be our new left winger. Do you understand? Because this guy's a clown, like Mikel Bin Laden, and he is now at the detriment of Arsenal. Oh, you're overreacting. How am I, bro? Because you're fucking us up. If Bert came in on his own with another competent manager, do you think that we'd be wasting money on the players that we've just bought this summer? Helping out Chelsea at every given moment. We're supposed to be rivals, by the way. When did they come and buy our dregs? Why are they not taking Kivior? Why are they not coming for Zinchenko? Why are they not coming to take Trossard? Because they're not dickheads. Do you know? Do you understand what I'm saying? What I keep saying, guys, man, compromising photos. Something is going on at the Arsenal. Money laundering, human trafficking. You tell me, people. You tell me. Arsenal cliffhanger. I'm telling you, it's a joke. PR, psyops, like they might even try and drag out this whole Gyökeres thing for long, finally get it across the line, just so that we don't go out and buy other players. And then people say I'm a conspiracy theorist. I hear it, but this is what Arsenal's made me become because I can't make, I can't make sense out of their moves. I don't see it. Maybe it's just me. Aaron talks Arsenal, says people listen with their eyes. I say it's Chinese whispers with the eyes because it's all perspective. We all see something different. Yeah, it's quite obvious when they say one man's trash is another man's treasure. That's why, because we all see something different. I might look on something and say, "Raw, that's rank," and someone's looking on it like, "Raw, that's wifey." Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy, bro. So, and that's how we look at it. And the thing is, we have the biggest civil war within our own fan base, but our own fan base is the reason why the club is just so entitled to just continue to not bother because they don't have to. There ain't no outrage. Only from people like me, and then the club don't even need to respond to us because the fans do. We start beefing with the fans. Big up Rabona. It's how I've always referred to death since I was a kid. Always killed my mum when I said someone expired. Yeah, no, it's peak. It's peak. Big up though, man. Big up, man. We are getting Gyökeres late. Big up Junior Phil. I think so as well. I literally just said it, bro. I think so as well. I thought we'd get it done by now. You know, it's Sunday today. The last 2 Sundays, it was all here we goes and all the rest of it. This Sunday, it's hella quiet. This Sunday, it's still stalled. Like, what? That's crazy. That's crazy. Only Arsenal, you know. If we fumble this bag, Arteta, he ain't even going to be bothered. I'm telling you right now, he don't care. He don't want Gyökeres. It's only us that want him. And then you think he's going to do it all on his own. What happened to Eze, bro? Oh, the matter way, K, don't interfere with Eze. Well, it don't look like it, does it? Remember when I always say to you guys, watch what they do and not what they say, because people love chat, but their actions always tell you what the story is. Always. Always, always. Sub to Shane, road to 1.4 going strong. Yeah, big up, man. Big up, man. Nearly 1K views on a lot of his videos. Near enough or over 100 people in every one of his videos. So I ain't got the sound effects to give him the clap. Amazing stuff. I want to get there one day myself. So my viewers forever. Let's try and get there. Make sure you're subscribing. I'm under 50 before I get to 2K, which is amazing. But you know what I mean? I want that to start translating. But big up all of the people inside the building right now. It's nothing but love. Smash the like for me, please. It really does help me out. Big up Bubs. The alternative was someone saying their airtime was finished. It's mad. It's mad. Yeah, both of them are sounding super, you know what I mean? Just to say, oh, he died. That sounds a little bit more respectful than say man expired, you know. That it sounds a bit cheeky, innit? It sounds a bit cheeky. Sub to TK, please sub to TKA. Show him some love. And TKA, if you're still in the building, bro, and you want to do it under the lens, then shout me, innit? That's my one-on-one kind of like my one-on-one show. You should know about Under the Lens by now. And sub to Latvian Gooner as well, man. Show him all the love in the world. Bro, I just come on your street and he had like 1 point something. I said amazing numbers as well. So big up Robbo, nearly at 800. Let's get him to 800. Roll to 1K. Roll to 1K for Robbo. Imagine that. Big up my bro as well. Onwards and upwards. Big up Bradley Views. Have you seen the top comment on Kenny K Nonny song saying he's not allowed 100 meters near a school? Bro, if I was a parent, I am a parent, but you know what I mean, innit, bro? Say the same thing to keep this guy away. A walking embarrassment, my guy. A walking embarrassment. Oh no.
Oh my god, you want to know something? I'm gonna come and crash your stream, and I got a couple of points that I want to bring up with all of you guys. Bubbles, come on Bubbles. Oh, stop hiding, Bubbles. They're saying Arteta out.
To know something, y'all are miserable and never believed. Bubbles, come on Bubbles, we're leaving. Rage quit.
Jacko still lives, and the stream crasher can crash the stream at any given moment, guys. Any given moment. Something he hears he don't like, it's all on top. I haven't seen the comments though, Bradley. Maybe I'll have to get into that in tomorrow's show. Actually, I wanted to do that, like get into some of the comments of the post. Obviously, I've seen Shane doing it, and he's just said to me as well, you don't get copywritten going through the comments. Do you know what I mean? And sometimes the comments are even more entertainment. Hi, G E Ross, Maybach music. How can I not even do it? You know what I mean? Big up E Ross in the building each and every time. Yeah, said yes, Don Robbie, the old walking walrus, bro. You know the teeth to gum ratio is wild, isn't it? Hi, and welcome to Transfer Daily, you know, the show where I chat rubbish about players that are never gonna come to Arsenal, and I fill my pockets daily. Do you know what I mean? Like it's crazy. Big up Paris, man. I knew Moreno after that header against Germany. That's it. Let's be honest. Let's be honest, bro. Let's be honest. Lee watches the league all the time. He's saying, bro, this guy's not good. Why are you not going to listen to Lee just because you don't like some of his other takes? He watches La Liga all the time. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Come on, man. And the same for Zubamendi. You know, I watched him for Spain. He looks good. I watched him for Sociedad. He didn't look so good. Just like Nico Williams. Watch you for Spain, world beater. Watch you for Bilbao, it's Lamar. 50-50. Like, I'm looking at you like, bro, like 400 bags for that. I would have rather taken Iñaki. Yeah, sub to Vigilante Gaming as well. And go and show him some love over there, man. Because just like me, he was getting copywritten and that. Maybe it's done by malicious people. Like, I don't know. I'm just saying, because you know, loads of people game, loads of people stream FIFA and all types of stuff. So if there's anyone that knows about copyright and gaming and stuff, shout me in it or shout Vigilante and let my man know, bro. I hope you are well. Come on, man. Big up Rich Money Makers, Chelsea gang in the building, man. Hope you're good today, bro. Big up Viewz. Been your delusional fans. I wish I could, bro. Hope you're okay. Nonny, are you okay? Are you okay, Nonny? I bet you're okay. Do you know what I'm saying? Huh? You man go out and do competent stuff. Like Bino Gittin, someone I would have taken a punt on. João Pedro, definitely. Liam Delap, 100%. They're competent buys. Johan Wissa. And then obviously big up Gary as well. Don't waste a tweet. He was on with BBK yesterday and he was like, I don't know why you're, bro, and no disrespect, bro. I'm just saying in general, like Wissa, bro. How many goals did he score last season? 18, 19 in the Prem on the left wing. He shits all over anything that we've got, including Madueke. I'm being deadly honest. Bro. He should be priority. That's what Gary said. Big up Gary, by the way. And make sure he's saying you don't know if Wissa should be the priority at this point in time, which is fair enough. Because maybe he's looking on Rodrigo and players of that ilk. But you got to be honest, bro. Because all the stuff that people keep asking for, all the stuff that people keep coping with, they're Premier League proven, la-di-da, la-di-da, la-di-da. Yeah, the people that I mentioned, including Wissa, Mbeumo, Cunha, Kudus, Eze, all Premier League proven. But not just that, but proven to be good in the Premier League. Not proven to be rubbish or meaty like Madueke. He's been there nearly 3 years. Like, what is there yet to come from him? And that's the point. But big up, man. Hit the like and subscribe. It is free. It does take seconds. And big up Rich each and every time, man. Berta window is okay. LOL. Bro, I don't think it is, bro. I just think you just put mannequins in. At this point in time, bro, I can't sit there and say you're cooking. We've got numbers. 5 players, great. How many did we get last summer? 4. We've only got 1 more than we did. And we had the smallest squad in the league. And bearing in mind, Voldemort left, Jorginho left, Kieran Tierney left. That's 3 players. And we've only bought in 1 more than what we bought in last summer. So the numbers still ain't even mathing at this point. You're bringing all these people from the youth, Anus Harriman and all this. Like, what? And everyone's acting mad. And we bought 5 players, yeah, but we let players go. We only bought 4 last year. And if we're only going to do that kind of number of players, they all need to be steaks, bro. Not those Frankfurters in a jar with that nasty brine. Not that. It needs to be T-bone steak. Wagyu steak. That's what it needs to be, brother. If you're only going to get 5. At least 4 of them need to be steaks, bro. Maybe 1 loan, 1 prospect, 1 experience. I don't know. And again, it just looks like we've been wasting the money this season. Let me know in the chat, are you gassed? Are you gassed by the transfers? Because like I said, the plane left yesterday. These men are right now on Asian soil. Right now. No new gunman. our new winger is going on holiday, bro. Our new winger's at Wireless and them thing there. Do you know what I mean? Doing the dirty wine with his plats and that. I'm just saying. So don't tell me, oh, I'm not happy with the drink. Let me just clap for the drink, knowing that the burger's coming. Where's the fucking burger, bro? Can someone tell me? Where's the burger? Have you got the burger? Because all I've got is breadsticks and water and rice and side dishes, bro. Self-checkout, big up Bradley. Self-checkout business. What's man talking about? You get me? Big up Latvian Guna. Yeah, man. Dapping's going around. Dre, bro, what you saying? We love it. Big up RSL. I remember being told Berta was going to cook. But this looks like some crappy window under Arteta. Bro, that's what I'm trying to say. And I understand when people are like, he's only just got here. You can't expect him to do this and that. Why not? You're meant to be a bad boy. You're meant to be best in class. Why not? We should have just stuck with Ato then. Because when people are saying these are Arteta signings, I don't disagree, because they definitely feel like Arteta signings and look like Arteta signings, right? Arteta signings, 100%. But why are we even in this position? You're meant to be the best in class. You've got a bad boy CV, and you're the sporting director. All Arteta should be doing is saying, "I want a striker. I want another fridge. You know, I want this. I want that." And then Berta goes and does the business. But nah, it looks like we're actually going for the players that Arteta's calling out, bro. And if I find out that it's wrong and this is Berta, then we're in the world of trouble. We're in the world of trouble, guys. Because this guy was meant to cook, and so far I'm seeing like I cut open the meat and it's still pink, bro. Salmonella settings. I'm just saying. Tell me what's different from any other season. 6 years near enough this guy's been here, right? 5.5 seasons under his belt. We lost Aubameyang when? 2020? When I can't remember. I smoke weed every day. Like, I don't remember. This guy don't want a striker, bro. How many windows has he had to get it right? And we still ain't got it right. Here we are in another window. I keep saying it because I can't believe it. The man them's flown out. No gunman, not even our new winger. Like, on the plane. Guys, sub to Latvian, come on, man. Sub to Vigilante as well. Paris Mandem, he sold everyone on that Germany performance. Yeah, he did smash the likes. Big up Junior, man. Big up, man. Numbers going up and down. But of course, everyone, please make sure that you are hitting the like on the way in, all the way out. As I keep saying, the road to 2K is firmly on. It's under 50 people, unless people are unsubscribing. So let's do that, man. Madueke will miss pre-season. Yeah, Lukonga is in Singapore and Gyökeres isn't. This club ain't serious. And we're trying to sell Lukonga, by the way. Do you know what I mean? We got youth, Max Dowman. What, you're going to try and lean on the youth again? Like when our back's against the wall, when our players are dropping like flies? And then bin them off the moment that the injured players come back. He's so in love with Havertz. Bro, people are saying Havertz was going to start next season up front. And I'm like, surely not. Even I, and you know me, and I'm a kind of Arteta out guy. You know that already. Yeah? And I'm like, nah, surely. And here we are, guys. Here we are. You know, wait for the burger. The burger's coming. Why are you not happy with your breadsticks? Well, what is the proof that the burger's coming, guys? Because when it was time to get the breadsticks, when it was time to buy new fridges, Leviosa, the money got rose up so quickly, it was like magic. I'm telling you, bro, this club is not serious, man. Big up Bubs did a It's so adorable though. He said, hope we get Gyökeres. Here we go today. Well, it's Sunday, man. We got news last Sunday. We got news the following Sunday. It's Sunday again today. Where's the here we go? I'll tell you where the here we go is. It's for Ekitike. And you know what? On that notice, guys, because we've been here nearly an hour, please don't go anywhere. Let me get through this transfer segment for my clips, and then we'll jump back into it. I might even put the link out today, people. So don't go anywhere if you want to jump on and have some words. But let's have a little look at what is going on in the world of football. And obviously for Arsenal, not too much, guys. Let's just be all the way honest, bro. Everything slowed down for the Arsenal. You know what I mean? Everything slowed down for the Arsenal, you know, but we're gonna get into it very, very quickly, people. So here we are. Sky Sports Viewz, Premier League ins and outs. That's not what's the point of doing it. Liverpool agree fee fixed fee for Ekitike as final details negotiated. Now, what I might do actually is let me just stop sharing that. Let me just stop sharing that. Because like I said to you guys, man, we had a here we go. It's not for Gyökeres at this point in time. Do you know what I'm saying? It is for Hugo Ekitike. So let's get that up. Let's show you that instead of, because obviously Sky, until the whole thing's signed and sealed and delivered, they're not gonna say it's actually a done deal. But when you get the here we go, just like we got for Marcus Rashford yesterday, let me know what you think about that. Marcus Rashford, let me know what you think about that going to Barcelona. Like I said in my video, is that a good deal? Who is that a good deal for? For Barcelona, yes. For Marcus Rashford, yes. But for Man United, maybe not. But then I'm hearing that they're going to cover most of the wages, if not all. And Man United could be saving 50 million a year. So we will discuss that. But here we go, guys. This is what I was telling you, man. This is what I was looking for. Look how quickly they moved as well and done it. Breaking Hugo Ekitike to Liverpool. Here we go. Deal in place for a fee over a 90 million euro fee for the French striker to join from Eintracht Frankfurt, potentially reaching 95 million euros. Now, first and foremost, let me tell you that price is mad. Secondly, I'm pretty sure there's people in the comments saying, when I read it this morning, that money for one good season in the Bundesliga is wild. But then the same people, right? The same people weren't saying that when Leipzig were trying to charge 90 million for Sesko. Like, Ekitike had a better season than Sesko, and Ekitike has done more in football for me than Sesko. If he's had one good season in the Bundesliga, that's one more than Sesko. Do you understand what I'm saying? But Leipzig wanted 90 million euros for Sesko. So I don't know, guys. I mean, this is big money here at the end of the day. This is big money, but Liverpool with their big boy pants on, I'm too sexy for my pants. You know what I'm saying? These men are walking down the catwalk, bro. These men are wiggling hips. These men are wiggling, bro. Us, man, we're at the back. We're just watching because we can't even get involved. We don't even know where our big boy pants is. We don't even know if they fit us anymore. New striker for slot. What's man talking about? Here we go. And I'm a bit annoyed today, so I'm going to do my transfer section and we're just going to do it like that. There ain't going to be no other separate videos for Here We Go unless we get Here We Go for Gyökeres. But let's be honest, guys, man. Yeah, look, everyone's mad. Ekitike, look, it was done in moments, guys. Done in moments. Yeah, look, the boss father. This is how they feel. This is how they feel. Because these men are really out here cooking, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It was spoken about a couple of days ago. They already tried to big boy, little bro Newcastle. That's what they did. That's what they did do. Yeah, and when that never worked, they went and they went and took Newcastle's target. How about that? Bang, here we go. What is going on at the Arsenal where we are doing up snails? If it's a fridge, it comes through the door so quickly, like it had a rocket pack on. But when it's someone that we actually need, someone that the fans are calling out for, no movement whatsoever. Ethan Wanyeri, Miles Lewis Skelly arriving in Singapore. That's what I'm trying to say. These men are already there. They're already there. No gunman on the plane. Al Barat, who was involved in Arsenal's deal for Noni Madueke, offered Nicholas Jackson to the Gunners. Arsenal declined the offer. You better fucking decline the offer. Oh my God. Send this guy to Man United, please. And can we not take any more Chelsea dregs? Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Madueke. Bro, I just hope you do bits for my team, bro. That's all I can do. Look, here's the team arriving in Singapore, guys. Arriving in Singapore. Arriving in Singapore. They're there. And here we go again. 1 hour ago, Arsenal in the camp of Victor Gyökeres are very relaxed about the situation with constant communication. One source has revealed the striker was in Mallorca yesterday as the player awaits signal to fly for his medical. This is what I'm trying to say. He's going to be on holiday. His furniture will get to London before we do. Look, here's the tour bus. No gunman on it. And they're still just trying to knock out PR like everything's blessed. I don't know about you guys, but that is I don't know. It's very frustrating for me. Very frustrating for me. We'll quickly do it Ornstein, then I'll pop onto Sky. This one won't be a long transfer segment because I don't think there's too much going on. We'll go back to Fabrizio as well after because there was a few more bits he was putting out. Barcelona set to pay the whole Marcus Rashford salary as part of proposed transfer from Man United, impending loan plus option to buy. Includes 100% wages covered by Barcelona as all parties work to finalise the deal for the 27-year-old midfielder. Listen, people can say what they want. These men are loaning him with with the obligation to buy. We've just done 42 Sutton on Madueke. There's no giving him back. There's no giving him back. So, like I said, for Rashford, for Barcelona, it's a good deal. For United, I'm not sure because they need to sell players to buy. You know, like I said, they'll save money on the wages, but does that help them? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments what you think. Is Ornstein reporting anything else? Expected to undergo medical this weekend ahead of completing the transfer. That's Embuemo, but we knew we got the here we go for that already. So we knew that was going to be the case. And that's all we're kind of getting from Ornstein at the minute. I'm just going to quickly pop back to Fabrizio because there's always something going on. We've got Oscar Gluck, if I've said that, to Ajax. Deal final stages, and here we go soon. So they're Ajax getting someone from Salzburg. Feyenoord and Porto have just signed all the documents for Goncalo Borges deal. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Some players I've never even heard of. I ain't even going to lie. And Buemo's at Carrington, probably going to get his medical done soon. Sal terminates his contract at Atletico Madrid and leaves club after 17 years. Trad Bods, I can't even say that, will sign him. Okay. Like I said, there was the here we go for Rashford. There was other news from Fabrizio as well. There's a club Sassuolo, and I thought the player was called that, but that was the actual club. That deal has fallen through, by the way. Paul Lopez will sign his contract as a new Real Betis goalkeeper in the next hours after verbal agreement done for weeks. Tim Weah only wants Olympic Marseille, as revealed 3 weeks ago, since Forest still collapsed. Negotiations still ongoing between clubs. On loan with obligation to buy clause as talks continue with Juventus. Nottingham Forest submit first official bid to Bologna for Dan Ndoye. Obviously, I spoke about this yesterday as main target at winger positions. Ndoye already said yes to the Forest project, and talks club to club will now follow. And here's the it's our man Loriente's move. So that's the actual player. And the deal is off with Sassuolo. He was going to go to Sunderland, but it's collapsed after player travelled for medical and signature on Saturday. So it hasn't said he's failed the medical, but it hasn't said why it's collapsed as well. So there was that. Then we're obviously getting more news about the Ekitike stuff. And then we've got Atletico Madrid have now made direct contact with Renato Vega's camp, and the player is keen on the move. Chelsea insist on a package worth at least 40 million to sell Vega, while Atleti are prepared to advance in the bro. That's one thing you can't diss Chelsea in terms of their business, but they are hustlers, bro. Yes, they buy, but they sell, and somehow they get the maddest of fees for their players. Bayern are set to bid again for Luis Diaz in order to find an agreement with Liverpool. He's the top target. Exclusive update. Malik Fofana has been added to the shortlist if Liverpool won't sell Diaz. Bayern already made contact to ask for Fofana. Deal conditions. Yeah, man. Bayern are looking to make moves as well, man. Valentin Gomez to Real Betis. And then we're kind of going back over the same news. So I'm going to have one more quick little look at Sky just to see if there's anything else that I've missed. And then we will continue with the show. I thank you for your patience. We have lost about 20 people, but it's okay. Most of you guys have stayed, and I appreciate that, gang. Like I said, I'm going to have one quick little look back on Sky to complete the segment, and then we will move on. Paper Talk, like I said, same thing as yesterday. Very close to the top. So there you go. Irreplaceable. Isak's future uncertain, but how confident he will stay. I was hearing reports yesterday about Saudi. There's no way that's going to happen, in my opinion. Frank era at Tottenham begins with pre-season win at Reading. Arsenal won 2-0 as well, apparently, against Watford in the closed door. Let's get into the paper talk. Jordan Pickford, Everton goalkeeper and England #1, close to agreeing new Toffee's contract. Adam Wharton ready to put move from Crystal Palace to Liverpool on hold for 12 months. Wow. Adam Wharton, see Liverpool, hey, they're just moving like right said Fred, bro. They're just too sexy for all of it right now. and I'm jealous, and it's making me sick. And Adam Wharton, like, why? Anyway, because there's no competence at my club. But anyway, Barcelona are expected to pay. Yeah. We know all of that. Man United in talks with Juventus, or Man United talks with Juventus, sorry, over Jadon Sancho, nearing conclusion. So that will probably be another loan as well. Man United just can't sell these players. I mean, they need to sell them. Let me know what you think in the comments. Sheffield United are tracking Iceland striker Daniel Gudjohnsen, son of former Chelsea Ida Gudjohnsen. Big up Ida, man. Blackburn striker Igor Tion is wanted by England ahead of Poland. Arsenal scrambled to sign Victor Gyökeres before pre-season tours hit a major roadblock. Yeah, a major roadblock. we failed. You know what I mean? We ain't signed him, and the players are in Asia right now. The Gunners board have failed to agree a fee that will hand Mikel Arteta his desired striker ahead of their trip. Was he desired? Because you rose up the money so quick for Madueke, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't believe this guy was desired. If we agreed that we were going to pay the money for Sesko, I guarantee you Sesko would have been on this plane. I guarantee you that. Adrian Lewis will next month make his return to televised darts. Who cares? The Times just going over the same stories. Newcastle United are prepared to move on from their interest from Burnley's James Trafford. United are nearing the conclusion of talks with Juventus regarding Sancho, and pretty much the same old stuff, guys. So we'll end the transfer section there. You know, not too much going today, but let me know what you think of what I've said. Let me know what you think of the news, and let's get into your comments again. When you are not there by 7. Yeah, look, go HR, bro. We should go HR. We should. Big up TK. This guy had zero self-respect. Get HR, get him. Get them, bro. I think Sesko could be fine, but Gyökeres could be our 9. Yeah. Cover all the bases. Hey, do you know what I'm saying? Like, what an absolute joke. Imagine we don't know who we're gonna get. Then it came out. We've made our choice. It's gonna be Gyökeres because he's the cheaper option. Arsenal doing what they usually do. They promised us Mickey D's, and all of a sudden we're back at home, and Mum is getting out the burgers out the freezer. Same old Arsenal. What's worse is that he was Prem proven, and just like Shane says, yeah, it proved to be shit in the Prem. Exactly that. Big up Shane for that. He's given the whole fan base, yeah, this is what we got to deal with, guys. Big up Capo, Kim Unarteta, still manager. Yeah, I can't be asked. We could have bought Lookman and Conceição for the same price as Kepa, Madueke, and Norbit. Bro, that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. Where's the competence? Where's the talent ID? Why do all these players keep going to other teams and we're just never in for them? But the whole world of football knows they're good players, except for Arsenal. Like, an investigation is needed. Big up Capo, though. Big up Rich again. Manchester United are considering a move for Nicholas Jackson, but will need to sell players before making any formal approach. Well, I don't even think that's a bad move. I really don't. For Man United, I don't. They don't always frequent Chelsea players, so if they do it once in a while, but we do it all the time. It's a pandemic. It's an epidemic with us all the time, and we overpay and we get the rubbish players. Nicholas Jackson, I mean, he's not great, is he? But in terms of strikers, like, now they've got better, but before they didn't. Like, I don't know. Is Nicholas Jackson worse than Madueke? Do you know what I mean? But big up Rich each and every time. Big up Rabona. Hey, you, I'm alright. And you, yeah, man. Big up, man. Big up. Big up Jordan. Big up. We got a striker. You got a striker, my bro. Quick, fast. Big boy pants on. Too sexy for my pants. You, man, are doing your thing, and I'm jealous. He's better than what you said. Okay. No wonder why Arteta played him 9. You guys are having your... Here we go, man. Big up Gary. Hello. Hope you're well. It was good to see you jumping on with BBK. You know, make sure you do a lot more of that, my bro, if you can. You know what I mean? Make sure you sub to Gary as well. Put his link in the chat mods. Sometimes shit. Yeah, we are a scam of a football club. We always say always shit. 5 trophies in 20 years. Man United 5 in 10 years, bro. Two trophies in 5 finals, and I swear they've had a final near enough every... That's what I'm trying to say. You can say what you want about Amorim, about Ten Hag. He shat all over Arteta, bro. How about that? How about we're competing, but we don't get beat by the top 6? Who cares? We don't win. So if your standards are so low that all you care about is not getting beat up when you go to Liverpool or when you go to City. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you man should go and support QPR because unfortunately, whether you guys like it or not, Arsenal's the third biggest club in the country. So that should come with expectations, right? It really should. Sub to Jordan, road to 2.3. Big up Jordan, man. I subbed to you already. I didn't even know that you was over 2K. Big yourself up, my bro. Get his link in the chat, people. Sub to Jordan. There you go, man. On the road to 2.5. Views, all good, my end. Big up, man. Hope you're good, Paris, man. Honestly, imagine that school presentation in front of everyone saying my grandmama expert. You guys are having your conversation. That's wild, though. That's absolutely wild. Expired, you know. I mean, technically it's true, but there's no tact in that, in it. It just sounds too hard. Talking the hardest, like gig settings. Do you know what I mean? That's what it's. Bruh, homie was branded as our new RVP R3 Bang 2 against Leicester. And this is what our fans do, man. This is what our fans do, man. I had an argument with Abs over it. It weren't even supposed to be like that, yeah? And Abs weren't even telling me that that's what he thought, but he was telling me that that's what the top gooners are going to say. And I just saw red. I'm just like, yeah, bro, you're sounding like a top gooner, bro, because what is this? Not like I'm calling you a cunt or anything. I don't understand that. People get upset. You can call me a bottom goon. I don't care, bro. It's true. But anyway, my point of that is just to say that because this is what the fans do. And what did they do? We've got our new striker. We don't need anyone. And then Moreno was our striker for the rest of the season. Or when he couldn't play in certain games, even me is like, bruv, like we need to get Moreno in there because we've got nobody else better. And that is terrible. And just because there's no one else better, don't mean that what we've got in place is fine and dandy. That is my point. But it's enough for a lot of Arsenal fans. Let's get 60 likes. Yes, please. Yes, please. You know what I mean? I think I've only got over 50 a couple of times, so that would be lovely. Yep, there's Gary's link. Make sure that you're subscribing. This must be the waffle of the year. Big up Hengedi, always welcome round here. It is the waffle of the year, man. Rory talks bollocks. These guys are telling us, you know, don't just be happy with your breadsticks. Don't be happy with your tap water. You know, the burger's coming, but why are you not happy with your breadsticks? You know what I'm saying? Why are you not happy with your breadsticks? What do you mean? I'm starving, bro. You told me a burger's coming. I've been waiting like 12 months. I didn't ask for aged beef. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, wild, guys. Absolutely wild. Bro, homie was... Oh, yeah, I think I read that one. Big up, man. Big up TKA as well. Like I said, make sure you're subscribing to everyone who does this thing. How are you doing, man? Yeah, big up, man. Everyone getting dappins. Big up Tyson, always welcome around here. These times, if you get the drink first, you have been conning to buy in a second because guess what? Yeah, you still need to wash it down, no? Exactly. So that was more Rory taught that exact, and this is what I'm trying to say. But he's got 19, nearly 20k subscribers, bro. You go into his chat, members all over the place, super chats all over the place. Go and follow me on my Patreon. These are the people that get invited onto TalkSport and shit. That's meant to be the Arsenal fan base. Happy clappers. Just agree with anything, bro. How is that? But but I'm not even allowed to be here. Just go and support somebody else. All you do is moan. So what? All they do is praise. Too much of anything is a bad thing, guys. Do you know what I mean? How can they be allowed to have a platform and make money off this club, but I'm not? Make it make sense. It don't. You know what I mean? I remember asking my great, I'm gonna leave you guys chat alone about the expiration dates. But wait till Madueke do the same at the start. And man, bro, the moment he does one thing, like he might listen, like I said on my other stream the other day, if you're not doing like even 12 to 15 goals is probably what I can expect from a competent winger. And if you're not even doing that, then I don't want to hear. If you score 2 or 3 goals, I don't want to hear no one telling me about I'll hold that. How about you find some shame? How about you find some standards? If you come and hit me with like 12 to 15 goals in the season, then come and tell me hold that. But even still, we could probably do it better than that. But if you get 15 goals in a season, then you can come and tell me hold that. I'll be telling myself hold that. Do you know what I mean? But as of now, you got to work on the facts, not your feelings. You got to work on the history to kind of get a good idea of the future. Do you understand what I'm saying? Not just feelings in my fingers and feelings in my toes. That don't cut it. Things can change based off of new information. Do you know what I mean? I weren't gassing up the transfer window. I'm saying it's 3, it's 4, it's why are we buying fridges? You think I'd still be saying that if we got Lookman, Gyökeres, and Eze? I'd still be saying I don't know why we bought these individuals, but because we got this, that, and the other, I'm okay with it. Let's go. Let's move forward. But every day there's a reason for me to say what's going on here. Why is the plane left off? Why are the wheels going back up into the plane and the gunman still ain't on it? Huh? Do you see what I'm saying? I'm 5% here for the Sunday jams. Keep them coming. Pause. Hey, there's one I want to play, but it's the cop. Fuck it. I'll play it anyway, man. I'm just gonna have to clip up bare of my live anyway. You know what I mean? You know, 20th of these man are probably eating noodles right now. These men are probably eating Singapore noodles, bro, right now. And no new attackers on the plane. No new attackers on the plane.
Noni maraweke, maraweke noni. Noni maraweke, maraweke noni. Noni maraweke, maraweke noni.
And you know that money, 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 wicked, money, wicked.
He's filmed it, yeah. I gotta stop it. It's too hard to listen to. He's making mistakes on it, bruv, as well. Like, why are you even putting that out? Do another take, my bro. Do another take. Let me remove this one. Yeah, we're here for the Sunday hits. I like that. We're here for the Sunday hits. Yeah, we're here for the Sunday hits. Let's go.
Hey, Cop, new chant for Gyökeres just dropped. He's from Sweden. He's signing for Arsenal this season. 100 goals in 2 years is the reason. He's Gyökeres. He's skipping training. He'll be a gooner soon, just like Kane is. He's gonna win us the Prem with Madueke. He's Gyökeres.
Yeah, why does he say it like that, bro? No one can say Gyökeres, bro. I've heard Grokeres, Gokeres, Gyökeres. They got DG2, my bro. Bro, I wish I could tell you. I wish I had something to tell you, my bro. This is what I'm saying. These men are eating, like I said, these men are eating noodles right now. Having wontons and all that kind of good stuff, bro. And here we are. We ain't got a gunman on the plane. The person who we just wasted money on that no one wanted is not even on the plane either. You understand what I'm saying, guys?
Wakey, he's different gravy, and he only costs us 50 mil. He's only 20 something, so quick and cunning. England's 2 best right wingers we've got. Come on, Donny, prove the haters wrong.
Why can't the Donny even sing? When I go on Instagram, there's a Man United Don, yeah, and he can rap in it, and he does songs about the team. Like, cool, that makes sense. Like, my cat could probably sing better than this, Donny. I don't understand it. People. I've had enough of this as well. Big up Ekitike. What if we can grow hair, bro? That's a valid question. What if he can grow hair on his back? Obviously, he's lost weight. He's been in the microwave a little bit, but a walrus is still a walrus, bro. Do you know what I mean? Some chance of us winning the league with this team. TK8, bro, you're preaching to the choir, my guy. How do you feel, man? I mean, am I going mad? I thought it was just me going mad. But here we are, you know, Mum's birthday come and gone. Big up Mumsy. She had a good birthday yesterday. Made sure of it. You know, like that. Yeah? Birthdays come and gone. Big up AJ for his birthday yesterday. Birthdays come and gone. Pre-season come and gone. Game come and gone. 2-0 Watford. No gunman. No new attacking player on the plane. Are you surprised? So when I say Arteta bin Laden, he doesn't like attacking football. his brain is inverted. This is what I'm talking about, people. Personally, for me, I think he's gonna turn up out like all of our recent signings, in which they might bang way more than where we bought them for. So I'm still thinking that for Madueke, bro. All we can do is hope now. Like, no one's gonna ever tell me it's good business. Maybe Madueke can change my mind if he bangs like 15 to 20 goals for the Arsenal. Then I'll have to shut my mouth. But Havertz ain't scored 20 goals in the Premier League. We paid even more for him. Do I think Madueke is worse than Havertz? No, I don't. I think there's probably more ceiling for Madueke. But the reason why it hits and hurts more is because we're doing it again. We're giving them bare money again, taking their rubbish again. This is not the time to be going for Madueke, bruv. Why are we not going for Rodrigo? Rodrigo. Why is Madueke? Why is Lookman not here? Why are you not going for Semenyo or even Wissa? Why did we not go for Kvaratskhelia, bro? Like, look at what Liverpool's doing. They can't get Isak. They've given up on Gyökeres because we're holding him up. They went and get Ekitike, bro. They got Wirtz. They've been looking at Rodrigo, Kirkes, Frimpong. It's a madness. Man United's had 2 transfers and they're better than our window, guys. But we got 5 bodies, so what? 5 bodies, bro. We don't even know if they're alive. 5 mannequins. Mbeumo and Cunha. That shit's on our transfer window. I wanted both of those players, by the way. I'm just saying, man. Big up LFC Monster. Big up, man. I just been praising your team, bro. You man must be walking on sunshine. You man must be loving it right now. I'm loving it. You man must be loving it right now. Absolutely loving it. And I don't blame you. And let me tell you, we're going to continue with the hits now. That's what I call Top Gooner hits. Fuck it. If I get a copyright, fuck it. We got people in the building today. Like that. 2 tears in a bucket. Like that. But listen. This guy just ruins every song though. I know I'm holding a whole heap of copyrights today, but it is what it is. This guy just ruins every song though. He's having wild dreams of Miles Lewis Skelly or whatever that was. Wicked, bro. This is what we're up against. Like I said yesterday, I'm giving you viewers some homework. Find me some clips of other fans doing this shit, bro. I'm sure there is, but please find me it, please. Because it can't be as bad as this. It cannot be. Big up DG. Sorry, I didn't even read your comment. I can't wait for Arteta to leave. Fucking had enough of this Chelsea reject sign. I'm telling you, bro. He's agent Arteta from Chelsea, bro. You get me? Take off his Lego hair and he's probably bald like Maresca. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, guys. It needs to be investigated. Man, big up Kyrgios. Man said Voldemort. He who can't be named, bro. He who can't be named. Voldemort's left and our midfield is weaker, guys. Our midfield is weaker, no matter what you try and tell me. Like I said, I'll try and miss out the little convos just because, I never get through the comments. Came out yesterday, Arsenal haggling over 2.5 million, right? We are an absolute joke. Yes, laugh, bro. And you're entitled to laugh. You are entitled to laugh. Absolutely. Where's the smug prick? You are entitled to laugh because B-Tech Jesus rates the window like this.
Window is currently a 6 out of 10 for Arsenal. We've signed 4 players that probably aren't going to start but are good squad options in Kepa, Mosquera, Norgard and Madueke.
And let me just stop it there. Didn't we sign 4 players last season that probably is not going to start for Arsenal? So in 2 summers, we've got 8 people. That's nearly a team of players that are not gonna probably start for Arsenal. And you're telling me that I'm in the wrong for complaining? Make it make sense.
And we signed 2 players that probably will break straight into the starting 11 in Zubimendi and Gyökeres. Now I think every Arsenal fan is aligned here.
We ain't signed Gyökeres yet, but anyway.
When we say there are 2 more players needed, and I think everyone's aligned on the 2 players. One is Eze, of course, he can play in the 10, he can play on the left, Premier League proven, just a quality player, and Rodrigo. That's the dream. Look, Arteta, Berta, the Kroenkes, whoever's there making the decisions at Arsenal, you've done great so far, you really have. But if you want to make this a 9 or a 10 out of 10 window, don't stop here. Finish the job.
How are they going to finish the job? He's still working on the job. Half a decade later. They're still working on the job. There's still pieces missing. And if anything, you're taking away pieces. 6 out of 10 window. They're cooking, so they're doing a Berta. Arteta and Berta. These private school Donnies. These sidemen Donnies, bruv. You know what I'm saying? What good work are they? What good? Can someone tell me the good work? All you're doing is bringing in bodies, the same as like what we did last season. So where's the difference? In Zubimendi and Gyökeres? No. Victor's not our player just yet, mate. There you go. We should have got Gyökeres and Eze. Yeah. First, bro. They should have been the first people through the door. Then someone like me would say, you know what? They're addressing shit. Maybe let me just cool off. But when I keep seeing the same old stuff, you're telling me to calm down. Based on what? Viewz, Gyökeres not over the line, is on the Arsenal bird. Yeah, bro. Just make the add-ons easy to achieve. Stop farting around. Yeah, look at Liverpool. Pay money straight up. Bang, they have Ekitike. And well done for them. Here we go, Ekitike. Liverpool have got their big boy pants on, I keep telling you. Whereas we don't even know what they look like. We've forgotten what colour they are. While we're giving it lip service. Oh, be excited. Oh, goosebumps. Oh, unprecedented. Yeah, unprecedented, bruv. Unprecedented savings. Do you know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. GTA 6 before. Allow me, bro. And Buemo before. You know, Liverpool got a striker before we did. I didn't even know that they were in for a striker like that. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? Just, you want to see a dead body? Like, that's me, bro. You don't need to kick me. I'm already dead. It already hurts. Like, you know what I mean? I'm already turning into a zombie, bro. Walking dead. There's no need to come and like, someone needs to go and kick Arteta, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I hear it, G. I am telling you, man. It's mad. Big up Kyrgios. We are not a serious club. We're not. I doubt this window will be over a 7 out of 10. I don't even know if we're even going to get there, bro. Because at this point, I can't even give you 4. It's a 3 right now. Honestly, I'm not giving you numbers just because you're bringing numbers in. If they're not quality numbers. That's my point. I can't. We're nowhere near 7, bro. If we get Gyökeres finally over the line, 5 maybe. Go and get me Eze and Rodrigo, or Eze and Lookman, or Eze and another killer somewhere. I don't know. And then we might be getting towards the 6s and 7s, but nowhere near 8s, 9s, and 10s. Nowhere near it. Liverpool, 8, 9s, and 10s. Man City, at least 7s and 8s. Do you get me? Arsenal. Yeah, look, kept the powder dry in January. Yeah. We said, hold my beer. What did we do? We know what they did last summer. They bought in mannequins last summer. 4 mannequins. None of them can challenge. And the BTEC Jesus confirmed that as well. 4 of those mannequins, none of them can trouble the first team. Then we've gone and done it again this season. We've done it again. Mikel Bin Laden, he's done it again. I'm telling you, bro. Because my dad would have woke up from his death, from his grave, and said, why have we not got a striker yet, bro? And here we are. Landed in Asia, bro. No striker, no gunman. Still. Even that, what's her name? I was on X. Obviously, I don't follow her, but you know, X always gives you shit from people you don't follow. What's her name, bro? Jess Black. She goes on with Deluded. She knows nothing called, let me not be rude. She knows Arsenal. Yeah? Even her saying, raw. No new attackers on the plane. And she was getting bare shit in her comments. Can someone make that make sense? How is she getting bare shit in her comments? That's the truth. What has changed? You tried to repackage the PR. A striker that Arteta don't want. It's not. Is it a coincidence that it's taken all this long? That we're far arsing about. But anyone that he fancies, bro, they already got their feet under the table. Make it make sense. Yep, kept the powder dry in January for us to be penny pinching for the striker, the main signing. Had enough of this. We shouldn't be penny pinching for anybody, Dre. That's sorry, DG. That's my point. Because we made profit for the last 3 seasons. Money ain't an issue. But here we are acting like it is. It makes me, 300 million, Paris. It makes me sick, bro. I never said this stuff. Who is Voldemort for Arsenal? I don't get who it is. It's Thomas Partey, bro. You know what I mean? He who can't be named. And I said even last season when I was doing watch-alongs and I was making my videos and chatting to everyone, I said to everyone, like, surely he wouldn't be playing this much if there was anything to it. I was trying to do the whole innocent till guilty. If there was anything more and it weren't just, he ain't been charged, Arsenal surely wouldn't have been playing him if that was the case. Little did I know. And I should have known because I've been calling my club money launderers and human traffickers for a while. So I should have known that this little bit of criminal behavior is not beyond my club. It's not. They harbored that guy, they housed that guy, and then they was about to get into new contract talks with that guy, knowing that he'd been bailed how many times. I ain't gonna say too much. I don't want to talk too much about it, but we call him Voldemort out here. Yeah, and I never knew that, right? I never knew that he was gonna get charged. And look, the moment he left Arsenal, he got charged. It was big news all over the world, right? So Arsenal's got big pull to be able to stop the media because he got charged. You know what I mean? They would have known he was going to charge him long time, and he got bailed 5, 6. I didn't know that. If I would have known that, then I would have been questioning my club. What the fuck is this? In any walk of life, if you get charges like that, even whether you're innocent or not, you're on gardening leave until you're proven innocent or guilty. You see what I'm saying? So I wasn't happy with Arsenal for that. But I don't know the full ins and outs. What I do know is that you've been charged. If you're from the UK or you know about drill rap and all that, and you know about Dutch Avelli and Steph London and all that, Dutch Avelli got cancelled in the UK. He never got charged. He never had a day in court. But Thomas Partey will. So for me, I'm just like, I'm not going to sit there and call you all that stuff, but you need to be away from my club. Listening to your transfer window makes me feel like I've been spoiled brat, being unsatisfied with Perret. I'm telling you. Madrid have been doing their stuff and Liverpool's been doing their stuff. Listening to our transfer window will make you want to jump out the window. Not transfer window, suicide window. And I don't advocate for any of that. So please, mental health is serious. But this club is against our mental health. They're against us almost. If you've got good product, it will fly off the shelf. If the team is winning on the pitch, we're gonna make bare money. No one's gonna give a shit. Everyone's going to be happy with whatever you do because we're winning. If you start moving competent, if you start getting the players that people want, real players that are going to push the needle, guarantee you're going to sell 1 million shirts, bro. Like in the first couple of months. The moment Gyökeres is a here we go, I'm going to buy a shirt. This is my point. LGBTQ HDMI PS5, bruv. You get me? What the fuck are those? That's what Castillo says, bruv. That makes me bust up, bruv. Castillo, bruv. He's doing his thing now on socials and that. That's a Castillo thing. He's got a few of them. It's not looking good, bruv. Like that. He's got a few of them. DG2, big up, man. Look, Ekitike, good luck with him. Paris, bro, like, if Arsenal was going for Ekitike, I wouldn't be complaining. I'd rather us go for Ekitike than Sesko. And the thing is, Sesko, if Liverpool went for Sesko, he'll probably bang for them. They're not in the same position as us. They got bare other goal scorers across their team, marquee players, world-class players, so they can get just a competent striker. Arsenal can't. We need someone to really drag us across the line and lead that line. That's why Sesko wouldn't have been good for us, but he would have been good for any other team in the league, bro. Man United even. Big up, man. Like, what do you think's the problem, though, bro? If you think one good year in the Bundesliga, like, I'm not even trying to draw you out. I'm just trying to find out why you think that's not for that money, though. That's one thing I will say. Not for that money. Not for that money. Who's number 5? Okay, I'll leave you to it. Big up Vigilante. It's rough being an Arsenal fan. I was 11 when I saw a league title. I'm 33 now, bro. I was 21. 21 savage. Do you see what I'm saying? Or 20, 21. I was 20 in 2004. I'm an uncle now, guys. I'm an uncle, not literally, but I'm an uncle, guys. I'm in uncle territory. My health matters now. Like I need to go to the doctors and them kind of things. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. It is crazy. Um, He's speaking facts. Big up Paris, my bro. Big up DG2, the Arsenal board of clowns. Yep, they agreed on the all over price for York. Now penny pinching over the add-ons. Listen, and that's what I'm trying to say. At this point, just pay it. I'm gonna finish your comment. The only thing that annoyed me about Sporting, though, just say that you want 80 million euros. I'd still pay that for Jokeres, and I think that's still just like 70 million quid, which for someone of his ilk, just pay it and stop fucking about. Yeah. But the thing that's annoying is that you're asking for add-ons. Now, add-ons don't need to be guaranteed. That's why they're add-ons. Do you know what I mean? If you wanted that money guaranteed, just ask for it. But at the end of the day, it's now us that are haggling and far off. Just fucking get it done, bro. Are you gonna do this because we ain't getting no one else in? When they kept trying to give us the PR for the Madueke, they were telling us, weren't they? It's not gonna affect the Eze deal. It's not gonna affect the Rodrigo deal. Well, it fucking is, and it would, and I knew that it would. And most people on my side of the fence knew it would. The people that are sick of this shit. But the top gooners, no. And now look. But anyway, penny pinching over the add-ons. Yeah, fuck's sake, make it make sense. It's the Arsenal board's fault. Yeah, just make the add-ons easy to achieve. At the end of the day, like I just said, it's annoying that Sporting said that because just say what you want. At the end of the day, but when you see how they're moving, just pay it. Just pay it and be done. You should have paid it days ago so that he's on that plane. And you're not doing that. So now you're at the detriment of the progression of Arsenal because you're far arsing about. This is my point. There's competent players all over the league, and then you go and pay 50 odd million for Madueke. That's incompetence, bro. Now you're at the detriment to my club. You can't tell me that he's better than what we've got. So why do it? Big up Vigilante, big up Junior Films, man. Are you doing good, G? Vigilante. Hope everyone's well, man. What is this trust? I don't believe we're gonna get Jokeres at all, bro. And you could be right. You could be. It wouldn't be. You know what I mean? It wouldn't surprise me. 50-50, bro. And it should never be like that. Maybe it's a little bit more because Jokeres has kind of pigeonholed himself. But if we don't agree the money, then the deal's off. So it don't matter what Jokeres wants to do. He's gonna have to then consider somewhere else. It's crazy. Big up Hengedi though, man. A big up LFC Monster. I thought Voldemort was Lee Judges. Well, there's him as well. Julian, he could be called Voldemort. You know, anyone with a bar lid. But no, Voldemort, he who can't be named. Thomas Party, my bro. Do you know what I mean? Just because of obviously what he done. But yeah, Julian and Leah Voldemort anyway, just because of how they look. You know what I mean? I don't rate Julian anyway. I used to kind of rate Judges, to be honest, but now I'm no disrespect, but I think he's a bit of a flip flop. Do you know what I mean? Like honestly, not even a flip flop, but you like to move the goalposts because you're getting all upset and excited on camera and grinding your teeth and but then you're still saying, but I don't want Arteta gone. Like, make up your mind, bro. I'm just being honest. I'm not no disrespect. I'm just being honest. You know what I mean? He might think I'm an idiot. Cool. You probably don't even know who I am. That's cool as well. That's my point. People over here, we're just doing it for views. No one even knows who we are. Madueke will not affect the Rodrigo. Yeah, I was literally just saying that. Literally a few days after they reported it and we're out of the... I'm telling you that. And then they've also said that we're not even in for Rodrigo. We was never in for Rodrigo. Let me just tell you this. Not to say I thought we was going to get him, but I say the same every day, don't I? Someone would get Rodrigo. If you're willing to pay the money, you can get Rodrigo out of there this year. That's what we should be doing. And the reason why I say Semenyo and Wissa and people like that is because it ticks all of Arteta's boxes. They're competent players. They actually will improve our team. They ain't going to cost as much as some of these other players. Well, you'd think that anyway. And they're not world class yet. So you'd think Arteta would be all over it. And he does tick most of those boxes, but just the trash. Like I said, it needs to smell. It needs to be off a little bit. And that's the kind of thing that makes Arteta's mouth water. Look at Spurs. Morgan Gibbs White. That deal ain't done yet, but kudos. They might be in for Wissa. Like 3 of those, they shit all over our transfer window. Spurs. That's why I'm like I'm in the upside down. That's why I need to pinch myself. Let me get the inception thing and fucking and spin it and make sure that I'm not dreaming, bro. How would Man United had a bet? No Europe, no nothing. Their leaks are worse than ours, and they're having a better window than us. Make it make sense. Like I said, all of the people chatting to each other, I'll leave that alone. People get to see. Come on, guys. I don't know how close we are. Let's see if we can get there. Views, but back to Montgomery. Nah, bro. Nah, not yet, bro. Not yet, bro. He's just Bert at this point in time. You're not Montgomery, nothing, bro. If you get Jokeres across the line, I might call you Berta. But there ain't gonna be no Montgomery, bro. What Hounds has been released, bro? I asked for Hounds, and this man's putting a message in a bottle and pushing it downstream. I asked for Hounds, and you're doing SOS in the sand, waiting for a plane to come along. You're doing smoke signals in the middle of the forest. No one's gonna see it, big man. Big up TK. Just let me know, bro. We'll plan something. Yeah, man. I don't know if you're in any of my groups. Either get my number from there or hit me on X or Insta, bro, and we'll sort something out. Eros is laughing. Big up, man. Big up. I don't mean to skip comments. I'm just, if you guys are talking to yourself, just because you know that I can't get through my comments on the best of days. On the best of days, Keros is laughing. I'm glad I can make someone laugh. Raya can play on the wing, bro. He's basically playing as a defender right now, bro. A ball playing defender. You see a man do Cruyff turns. What the fuck is this? It's scary to me, bro. It doesn't make me feel right watching the game. I'm nervous every time. And then you see you saw Neto doing the same thing when he got his one game and nearly handballed it from outside the area. Dickhead. He was doing the same thing. So you're being trained, you're being coached to do that, by the way. Displayed it with that Usain Bolt run back to the halfway line to get the ball back after a corner in the West Ham. Bro, it's a joke, bro. It's a joke. Loads of time, everyone keeps cussing Ange for his high line for life. Bro, do you know how much high line that Arsenal had last season? Bare times it was just Gabriel and Galibra, I was going to say, and Saliba, the only two players back. And that caught us out a lot of the time. One ball over the top and we're scrambling. Like, everyone seems to think like it's mad, bro. It's mad. How are you? Big up, man. You want to know something? Big up the Tottenham Ranger, man. Down. Let's go. Let's go. The stream crasher, bro. Let's go.
Oh my god, you wanna know something? I'm gonna come and crash your stream, and I got a couple of points that I wanna bring up with all of you guys. Bubbles, Bubbles, come on, Bubbles. Oh, stop hiding, Bubbles. They're saying Arteta out.
To know something, y'all are miserable and never believed. Bubbles, come on, Bubbles, we're leaving. Rage quit.
You want to know something? You're miserable. You never believed. We didn't have blind faith. I'm sorry. Gee, the away kit looks good, Eros. Which one? What, the one where it looks like you just fell into a pot of paints? I don't know about that one. Yeah, Paris, you know the deal, bro. You know the deal. DG2 laughing. Jokeres can make it better. Good, thanks, G. You can make it a bit better, but can he do it all on his own? Where's Eze? Well, haha, big yourself up, man. Big up, bro. Hope you're good today. Big up Views in the chat. Suge in the building. Big up Views and chat, man. When I hear someone has passed, I go, I'm jealous, or driving past a cemetery saying, look at the people living the dream. My missus hates it. Big up Suge, man. Always welcome around here, my bro. Big yourself up. Make sure you guys are smashing the like for me. Let's see if we can get to 60. I don't know if we're anywhere near it, but let's see, guys. Let's see. Normal is boring, to be honest. Of course, of course. Big up DG, Rabona, Lee Judges from AFTV looks. He does, and I'm not calling him for their looks, bro. I'm calling Voldemort because he who can't be named. We're not talking about him, innit? Because he's a accused rapist, you know, like that. And they're accusing him enough where he's gonna have a day in court. So I'm not saying that you're guilty, but what I am saying is that you can't be around here. You know, like that. And that's the typical thing that Arsenal should have done. They should have said, bro, until we know what's going on, gardening leave, hold that. But facts, Views, and Dre. Big up Paris, man. Big up Paris. Big up Vigilante. My G, Suge in the building. Come on, man. Wahaha's there as well. Suge is bigging up Junior. see if we can move some of these dappins. They better get Gyökeres and Eze deal done, because if they don't, we are in trouble. First game versus United. Imagine that. I wouldn't even be surprised if Gyökeres rocked up for them, bro. We fuck up the deal. You know, he's gonna leave Sporting anyway, and then he rocks up. Sorry, Man United rock up with three of my wish list. Three people that was on my wish list this summer: Mbeumo, Cunha, and Gyökeres. Man United's got two of them. They ain't even got Europe, by the way. Let that sink in, innit? Our fan base likes to focus on a player looks, on a player's look, sorry, but not footballing skill, facts, and the vibe and the culture. Yeah, what did that dickhead Tintin from AFTV James? Yeah, oh, Madueke passes the vibe check, so that's enough for me. Like, what? Will you take his willy out of your mouth, please? Sorry, like if there's any kids watching, but I always click that it's not for kids. Big up Kevo, talks football, man. Big up, man. Big up Viewz in the chat. Hope you're all good. This club has drained all the joy out of this Gyökeres deal, and just like they did with the Zubimendi, that when he actually signs, it won't bang like they think it will. It won't. I mean, I will go and get my top still, but it's not gonna bang. Like the rivals have already made videos. Are you expecting them to make videos every week? Every Sunday, make a new video. It's Sunday today, just gone past 2 p.m. Is there going to be a new video made today? I do not know. Big up Suge again, Vigilante. Big up, man. Our fan base would reject Zidane because of his hairline. I'm telling you, bro. Oh no, they'll reject Zidane because Arteta's so close to winning. That is the problem that we've got. Facts, Viewz. Inaki is much better than Nico, but the best player for Bilbao is Sunset, if I've said that right, which is why they were so crap against United. Yeah, man, I get it. I get it, people. I get it. 4 out of 10 so far. The only good player we bought in is Zubimendi, and he still ain't prem proven, bro. We still don't know if he's going to hit the ground running, and he ain't got a choice. He's got to come in and play like straight away. He's got to come in and play straight away. But let me give you a little bit of let's hear from David Attenborough on the player that we can't sign at the moment, and then we're probably going to look to get out of here, people.
That's why Arsenal are signing Victor Gyökeres. 1 pure shooter. 67 goal involvements last year in just 54 games. With more goals on his own than all the Arsenal attackers combined. Gyökeres fired a whopping 4 shots per game last season, ranking him in the top 1% in all of Europe. 2. Proper Arsenal. Rejecting 3 separate offers from Manchester United, turning down a life-changing contract from Saudi Arabia, even sacrificing €2 million of his own money to make a deal happen. I've never seen a guy more desperate to play for Arsenal Football Club. 3. Transitional machine. For an Arsenal team that struggled to counter last season, Gyökeres changes everything. With an impressive top speed of 34 km an hour, alongside insane shot power of strikes that can reach up to 85 km an hour. 4. Forward presser. On top of scoring 20 more goals than any player in Portugal last season, having won possession in the final third 43 times in 2023-24, that was the highest in Europe, only ahead of Arsenal captain Martin Odegaard. 5. Mentality monster. From saying that I only think about scoring and winning, to also I sit at the table with the best strikers in the world. Arsenal are getting a player who's mentally ready. 27 years of age and the peak of his powers. Saying in his own words he's coming back to the Premier League for the great revenge. I like what I see, I like what I hear. With Batman at the back and Bane in attack. For the price of £55 million, Arsenal fans get ready. The Glock 9 is loading.
David Attenborough has spoken, people. We don't know if he's talking about Gyökeres or if he's doing an M&S advert. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yep. TK, I get it. We're both now getting so much trouble for my intrusive thoughts. Big up, man. Vigilante. Yeah. I'll truly be unemployed. 30 likes, 69 watching chat. Yeah, come on, man. Come on, guys. And that was then. We ain't got 60 in the building. Now, let's get those likes up, people. Get us Gyökeres and Eze, then just stop it there, because we ain't getting Rodrigo. Yeah, at this point, just get me Gyökeres and Eze, bro, because we ain't getting no one else. We don't even look like we're going to get Eze at this rate. It really don't. Big up E. Ross, sorry, this window is a 3 out of 10. We are bringing in C-Tech players, yeah, and they're telling us to be excited, Ross. You know, when we already have lone C-Tech players that are back at the club. It's poor. I'm sorry, I can't go on and on about it. No, exactly, bro. Zinchenko left back so we can sell him. Yeah, maybe we are going to need to play him, put him in the window. Do you know what I mean? Because that's another thing that Arsenal don't do very well. Some people who want to play Havertz were complaining that we needed a striker for the last 2 seasons. The same people. Yeah, exactly. And when we announced Gyökeres, they were all making videos, guys. So why are you not making videos telling the club to hurry up? Oh, no, we know the burger's coming. Why are you not happy with the drink? Because I'm always getting served drinks. When is the food coming out? My belly's making noises. And Arsenal is typical Arsenal. Typical Arsenal. I agree. It's embarrassing, bro. It's ridiculous, man. Big up Paris, man. Yeah, Ekitike, man. He might be the first Liverpool player to walk alone. Oh, man. I don't know what you mean by that. What don't you like in Paris? I think I asked you that before, innit? I think it's a good buy, to be honest. Eros would you take Rafael? I'd take Rafael. I'd rather take a punt on that than Madueke. Like, come on, guys. Chelsea would take Rafael. Rafael. They would, because they've not bought him already. They'll take a risk on someone that's doing a little something in world football rather than go and buy a flop from another Premier League team. How did Paul get here? Here we go before us, bruv. There you go. Arsenal was embarrassing, bro. Arsenal was embarrassing. Ekitike, here we go. Before Gyökeres, bro. Make it make sense. With Ekitike being long-term target, we had agreement personal. Yeah. I think I heard all of that. And obviously, you tried the thing for Isak, never worked. I'm too sexy for my pants. In comes Ekitike. Like, here we go. He'll probably be a player before Gyökeres and Buemo. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Man saying, where's the nonny tune, bro? I weren't happy with how you acted yesterday, my bro. I got to be honest. You held a timeout for that. So let's see if you can behave yourself. I did do the Noni Madueke song earlier. And you're still doing it, bro. You're still doing it. So you know what? Ban user and delete their comments. Ban user and delete their comments. You know what I mean? I don't like doing that. I'm trying to build community over here, but I'm not going to have people disrespecting me by thinking it's easy to start in my chat. That's the first thing. And then secondly, disrespecting the community. Go and take it elsewhere. You know what I mean? But big up everyone, man. Big up everyone. Like I said, we've nearly done 2 hours. Views, do you think we're going to get Rodrigo? No. I think Madueke sealed that. I think Madueke fucked with the Eze deal. And I think we're going to be lucky. I think we're going to get Gyökeres across the line. But I think we're going to drag it. And then once we've done it, they're going to say, oh, we finally done it. And then we're not going to get no one else. That's what I think. Because based on how we normally act, based on that, not based on the feeling in my fingers, the feeling in my toes, based on how we normally act, based on our habits, you know what I mean? Based on the facts, based on the evidence, based on the past, not based on feelings. Do you know what I mean? Based on what you're actually doing. Because you say unprecedented and then you bring in VPNs and fridges and Maduekes. So I can't trust what you're saying at this point in time. Big up Everest, man. Hope you're well. Man said like and sub. Big yourself up, bro. Sorry it's taking me so long to get to your comments. Big up Zero in the building. Same for you. 4 days from contact to sign an Ekitike. Winks a week since Gyökeres. Bro, this is the third Sunday. The third. And there's still no here we go. I've never seen any club move like Arsenal board. Absolutely clueless. But like I said, man, big up everyone in the building. Sorry, once again, I can't get to the bottom of the chat. It's not a bad problem to have, though. It really ain't. Big up Gabriel, Ekitike, Jackson has to go for 80. Nah. Jackson, be happy if you get 60 to 70 for Jackson, bro. You know what I mean? Ekitike, I'm not saying he's worth that money, but anyway. Can we offer Havertz to United, bro? I'd love that. How about you just take him? We don't even want money. Just agree to pay his wages and take him off our hands. How about that? Because I'm at the point now where I'm like, just rip the band-aid off. Don't tell me about money and being smart, because we haven't been smart with money for ages, forever. So don't tell me about that now. Yeah, sub to Gary. Show him all the love in the world. Big up Eros. Big up TKA. All right, gang. We're going to send you over to Yasser anyway, because Yasser's live. Another Chelsea fan. You know what I mean? Probably buoying off Arsenal. So go over there and show him all the love in the world. Thank you, everyone that's tuned in. Please make sure you are smashing the likes. I don't know if we got close to 60, but that would be amazing. Let's hope that we even got to 50. Like I said, go over and say Viewz raid on Yasser. Make sure you stay there. Make sure you show him all the love in the world. There will be the transfer segment video coming out a little bit later once I've chopped it up, and maybe another little short or something. We will see. Obviously, I'm finishing way before the weekend roast, but make sure you go and check that out as well. And other than that, people, we will be back tomorrow with another intervention. Have a great weekend. Still no Gyökeres. Fuck the Arsenal board. And go and do a Viewz raid when you get over to Yasser, people.